Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am John Browne. Today I'm checking out these 4 guitars from Schecter. Alright, so first things first, we'll check out the 6 string, and this is a Mac Banshee Max. And this is the 6 string variant with a Floyd Rose and a sustainer pickup. So, specs. We have a swamp ash body with a neck through maple, and I believe this is Purple Heart. Looks like Purple Heart, so it probably is. We have a reverse headstock with non-locking groover tuners. We have a flame maple veneer on the top here. Ebony board, Floyd Rose system, Lundgren M6 pickup. So the Lundgren pickups are most famously used by Meshuggah, and this is the Meshuggah model in a 6-string variation. We also have the sustainer pickup, which is basically like having an EBO, but it also frees up your second hand, so you can come up with some really cool sounding effects, and it's what I'm most excited about trying with this thing. But ultimately, it's all about how it sounds. So Schecter sent me these guitars. There's 4 of them. I'm going to show you them all now. Go through the DRIFTWOOD Purple Nightmare, Mesa Boogie 4x12 cab, V7 microphone from SE Electronics, and finally into my DAW. And this is what it sounds like. As you can probably tell, I don't use the Floyd Rose very often, but really fun. Let's try out the sustainer pickup. So you have it in normal mode, a blend of harmonic mode and normal mode, and then harmonic mode. And I'll show you the difference now. And it's really fun. Makes for making some very, very, very cool noises. And I've wanted a sustainer system ever since I heard Van Halen's Humans Being, which a lot of you will know because it's the main song of the film Twister, which was kind of my childhood, and it always got me really interested in the weather. So, yeah, great film. Kind of. I haven't seen it in years. It's probably really bad, isn't it? But so, yeah, that's the Schecter Banshee Max 6, and it plays really well. It sounds really good. Obviously, the Lundgren M6 pickup helps a lot with that. It's a very, very expensive pickup. I mean, to buy one, it's going to cost you the best part of €200. So it's double the price of a bare knuckle. And the guitar costs, what, 1,500 quid? So yeah, even the pickups alone in that, to buy them separately would cost you 500 or something like that. So yeah, plays really well. Nice thin neck, sounds good, positive all round. All right, let's check out the 7-string version. Okay, so this is the 7-string Banshee Max, which comes with a pair of Lundgren pickups, the M7s. It has a hip shot bridge, and it's the Ibanez style one, which is slightly bigger, wider. But yeah, still the same hip shot quality. 3-way select switch, a push-pull tone knob for coil splitting, volume knob right there. Construction's exactly the same, swamp ash body, through neck, 5-piece, maple and Purple Heart. Reverse headstock, ebony board. Yeah, hopefully it's in tune. This one also has locking tuners, and in this particular instance, it's the Schecter own brand ones. You hear that? And that is the sound of the strings ringing out here. So now I'm going to pick up my friendly tool that I have over here to stop that, and you'll hear the difference. So I've got this little hair clip thing that has some foam in it, and then instantly the sound will be gone. Plays great again. Super thin neck, very, very comfortable. I'm sure you've all heard ringing out noises from here. Happens on every fucking guitar. One problem with this guitar is that it is labeled as a baritone, but the scale length is only 26.5. Now, that's not a baritone. 27 is a baritone. Stop labeling 26.5 as baritone because it's not. It's not enough. Never will be. Guitar company, stop it. Yeah, really good sounding guitar again. Same sort of price, 1,500 quid. There's variations of this guitar. You can get it with an Evertune bridge. You can get it with the Floyd Rose. You can get it with a sustainer system like the 6. All different options. And also a different colour. The colour's slightly different to this, which is kind of like a beige going into a black. They also do a black going into a natural, the opposite way around, which, in my opinion, looks a hell of a lot better. But it's still very cool. I think I just spat all over the guitar. Or it's sweat. Maybe it's sweat. It's pretty warm in here. Anyway, let's move on to the next guitar. So next guitar that I have is the SLS Evil Twin. So yeah, this is the SLS Evil Twin, and it is slightly different than the Banshee Max. It's a different series. It's part of, I think it's the C series that this is part of. Arched top as opposed to a flat top. We can see different pickups in here as well. The construction of the guitar is fairly similar. It's got the swamp ash or ash back with this time a 7-piece, 7-piece through neck. We have the same locking machine heads as the Banshee Max 7, which are Schecter branded. We have the smaller hip shot bridge here as well. And with the Fishman pickups, we have pull knobs on both the tone and the volume for the two different voicings of the pickups. Yeah, 3-way switch again, ebony board, bound. I think these are lumen lays, which is cool, which basically glow in the dark for when you're on stage, so you can actually see what the fuck you're doing. Neck feels ever so slightly fatter. See what this sounds like, shall we? Oh yeah, we need to plug it in first. One other thing to mention is it doesn't come with the Fishman battery. It just has a 9-volt battery for this, which I actually didn't know you could do. So that's cool. So yeah, this one just takes like 9-volt batteries, just like a EMG pickup set or the Seymour Duncan Blackouts. Anyway, let's have a listen. And there's that noise again. Can I have my little clip, please? Thank you. Instantly fixed it. Sounds good. Let's see what the other voicing sounds like. So the switches seem to make the tone a little bit drier. I don't know if you've noticed, but the Fishmans are a damn sight hotter than the M6 and the M7 that we tried a couple of minutes ago. As far as the guitar, the neck's slightly fatter. I prefer more of the flat top guitars, and also the body shape of the Banshee is slightly smaller, which is definitely more fitting for my personal taste, but it's a solid playing and sounding guitar. I have no gripe with it. Again, I mean, there's a couple of imperfections on the finish here I can see, just next to the binding on the neck. You can see where the black stain on the back hasn't quite taken to the fretboard. This might have happened during the final sanding stage, or maybe it was just not completely covered. I don't know. But apart from those flaws, it's that very minor flaw, really. It's a really good playing and good sounding guitar. And it's roughly around the same price as that. Is between 1,000 and 1,500 quid. So finally, we have one more guitar to try. And it just got bashed. So this is the C7 Apocalypse, which is a very similar spec to the SLS Evil Twin that we just tried. In terms of its wood selection, we have a swamp ash back. We have a through neck. No, actually, no, we don't have a through neck. We've got a set neck, 5-piece set neck. And this looks kind of like Babinga, but it can't be. So it's something that looks similar. Maple, 5-piece. Non-locking machine heads on this one, Groover, normal machine heads, because we've got a Floyd Rose locking tremolo system. We have Schecter USA pickup in this one. I can't remember which one it is, but Schecter's just started making their own pickups recently. As well as the sustainer system, which obviously I've already shown you on the Banshee 6. The finish is pretty fucking cool, actually. I'm into it. Again, I think it's got lumen lays on the fretboard here, ebony board, Roman numerals. Have we got any push-pull controls here? No. No. Just straight filth, basically. All right. Plays well. I'm not really too sure on this pickup. It's a little bit darker than the Fishman pickups and the Lundgren pickups that we saw on the Banshees. But I mean, overall, it doesn't sound bad. It's just a little bit muddier than the pickups on those ones. So many cool noises can be made out of this sustainer system. All right, plays well again. No gripes whatsoever at all. Slightly fatter neck again than the Banshee series, but it's not uncomfortably fat. It's just not thin as I would usually like it. But the finish is smooth. Can't see any perfection in this apart from this little dent here that I made when it fell over. Apologies, Schecter. It did fall over because I've got nowhere to store guitars apart from my sofa. Yeah, again, 9-volt battery compartment on the back for the sustainer system. And again, great sounding, great playing guitar. And this all cost about, I think, 1,100 English pounds for this. Yeah, all very, very good guitars for the money. If you're on a tight budget, you want a good sounding 7-string, then take a look at some of these guitars. They range in price between 1,000 English pounds to 1,500 English pounds. They're available pretty much anywhere in the world. And even if you've got £1,000 for a guitar and you end up upgrading the pickups, then it's worthwhile looking at the Banshee Max series because it's got the Lundgren pickups in it, which would cost you 400 quid, and then you'd be spending the same amount of money anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please list in the comments below any more equipment or guitars that you want me to try out. In the meantime, stay safe out there. Have a very good day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.